Hello everyone! I am so excited to be with you on our first Product Love Tuesday ever. So if you are familiar with, which I'm sure all of you are, Digital Content Wednesdays, DCW, that has been a huge hit, and so we are following the best practices that Kathy and Jeff and Brandon and team have set for all of us. And so we are creating a weekly day where we can all get a little product love in our lives, right? And talk about the fun stuff with products, the benefits, the ingredients, the science, all of that stuff that we care about. So that will be a weekly basis on Tuesdays. We call it Product Love Tuesdays, PLT, little PLT in our lives. And the first one today just so happens to absolutely perfectly coincide with the launch of AgeLOC Me. Hello, Lucy. Hi, Nin, and I can't say the name. I'm so sorry. Hin, Luin. We're so happy to have all of you start to join us here. So, buenos dias a todos. That's the only other language I know. So because it's the launch of AgeLOC Me, I decided today the focus on Product Love Tuesday would of course be AgeLOC Me. Now, we have talked tons and tons about the custom, how easy it is to customize. We've talked about the device, the benefits of the device. So today, and we've really hit that a ton because customization is so innovative in the marketplace. We're the first to be able to do all of this stuff and to be able to have products that you just are dispensed straight into your hand and easy as 2 steps. So because we've talked about that so much, I wanted today to focus on benefits. Let's talk about what all of these amazing ingredients and AgeLOC technology and the other ingredients in there are doing for your skin. And I'm going to teach you how to do a half-face demo with AgeLOC Me. That's right. So now that's not something we necessarily have made any tests with or done clinical studies on, but I've talked to some of our top leaders out there who have started investigating doing half-face demos with the AgeLOC Me, and they're seeing some exciting results. So of course, I got really excited about this and thought, I'm going to try it and see if I can get the same results. And sure enough, so late last week, I roped 2 of my coworkers into letting me, into being guinea pigs, letting me practice on them, and it worked. We were so excited with the results. We took pictures, we inserted the little line, cropped it in, inserted the arrows, and so after this demo today, I am going to post those 2 before and after pictures for you to be able to view the, the difference. So do know though that clinical studies and testing have all been done at the 90-day period. So that's the time frame where we really brag and get excited about if you follow the products and use them faithfully, you're going to see these amazing results. And what are those amazing results? Let's talk about the benefits. So, pigmentation. This has been a very popular question that I have seen on the social group, on our product group here. It pops up every few days, at least once a week. Pigmentation, discoloration in some form, that question pops up. And a ton of times people are asking about AgeLOC Me. So let me see if I can clarify some of that. AgeLOC Me definitely targets discoloration. It helps with hyperpigmentation, melasma, age spots, liver spots, sunspots, all of these spots that cause discoloration or the excess production of melanin. Melanin is that color, that pigment on our skin. And so we target that, but we do that at the source of the problem, not the signs of the problem, which is what we see in the mirror. So the source of the problem is going to be your genes. And so we have identified the genes that are triggering that the activity levels have changed from when we were younger and have caused this increase of discoloration in our skin. And so we're going at that level to apply the AgeLOC ingredients to change the activity levels of those genes back so that we are then improving the pigmentation and discoloration of the skin. Now, a lot of people say, well, what about triphasic white then? Here's the key. Triphasic white is doing nothing else almost except for laser focused on discoloration. And so because that's its only focus and it's attacking topically the problem, you're going to see the quickest results. If that's the major issue with your skin, you're not really worried about other signs of aging, then you're going to want to get on triphasic white for the first about 2 months or so. Attack that initial problem, the signs, the symptoms that we see topically, and then upgrade to AgeLOC Me, where you'll get the very best long-term results at targeting discoloration pigmentation. So that's that benefit, and hopefully an answer to that popular question that always creeps up. Also, by targeting the discoloration on the skin, naturally you're going to have more radiant skin. The light that reflects off of our skin, we don't realize this happens, but light actually reflects off the skin, and our brain measures that light and how it refracts off of the skin. And because of all that's going on in our brain, your mind then automatically guesses an age to somebody based off, in part, the way the light reflects off of the skin. And so when you're evening out that tone, you're getting this beautiful refraction, these reflections of the light off your skin. That is what we call radiance. Sometimes people think, oh, radiant skin, yeah, whatever that is. It's an actual thing that we can improve with AgeLOC Me. So radiance, discoloration, we're helping both of those things. Now we're also helping with cellular turnover. What are the benefits of that? The benefits of cellular turnover is bringing up new layers of skin much faster. When you bring up those new layers of skin, they have less of all of the aging problems, less pigmentation, discoloration problems, less lines and wrinkles, less, pore problems, less of everything. It's younger, plumper, beautiful skin. Studies have shown, excuse me, that when you can target cellular turnover or bringing up new layers of skin, that is the one area that gives you the fastest anti-aging results over any other area. And so absolutely something that we're doing. By bringing up those new layers of skin, you're also targeting texture of the skin, because the newer layers of skin are smoother. There's less of the unevenness and problems that can be happening to the texture of the skin. And by targeting the texture of the skin, you also hit smoothness, another benefit. I think we're on 5 or something here with the benefits so far. So by bringing up those newer layers of skin, you have smoother layers and softer, more plump layers that can bounce back and take more of the aggression that environment is hitting on our skin. And so let's see, what am I forgetting here? Oh, duh, lines and wrinkles. So absolutely, with the AgeLOC technology, we are going in to target the source of the genes that are triggering those activity levels that are changing, that are causing us to increase in the lines and wrinkles. Not only are we improving lines and wrinkles, but we're also improving firmness of the skin. We literally have AgeLOC ingredients in here that are also targeting the genes that trigger this loss of firmness in the skin. Now, helping to target that contours the skin better, so you have the nice, beautiful contoured lines from your cheeks, from your chin to your neck. We want all of that beautiful contour happening to the skin. And by firming the skin, you're helping with that contour, but also firming the skin, it diminishes the lines and wrinkles that you're concerned about as well. And so we've got all of that happening. Oh, somebody's just asking about clear action. That is actually, I put a note on here because that is another question that is popping up all the time on our product group page. So AgeLOC Me is, most people can use that. Even people with combination skin, and even people who have slight breakouts. Now when I say breakouts, I'm talking about, once a month, they might have 1 or 2. I mean, it's just, they don't hardly ever have breakouts, just the odd breakout here or there. Absolutely. Now, for an oily combination skin type with the occasional breakout, you're going to want to make sure when you take the assessment that you dial down the moisturizers, because an oily skin doesn't want super rich, super intense moisturizers. What will happen is if your moisturizers are too rich or too intense, or if you're layering on too much product, product, you can actually trigger a breakout in your skin, because your skin is just saying, whoa, we can't absorb that much, there's too much. And with an oily skin type, they tend to easily get clogged in the pores. That excess oil or excess moisturization binds with the impurities or the dead skin cells, and then the pores get clogged, and then a breakout happens. And so it's important for that skin type to, teenagers use it too, I'll come back to that. It's important for that skin type to make sure you are careful answering the assessment and make it appropriate for your skin type. Also, I recommend at the beginning, dialing down the serums too. Go gentle so that you can get used to the product, then you can start dialing it up for these sensitive, oily skin types so that we experience less irritation and breakouts. Now, coming back to the question, oh, I didn't finish this. I'm going to just write a note here, teenagers, because I know I'll forget to answer this. Teenagers. Okay, so finishing up the question about acne. So if you have mild to moderate acne, then AgeLOC Me is not the right system for you. We have a system that is designed for mild to moderate acne, and that is our Clear Action system. Fantastic at controlling the mild to moderate acne breakouts that happen. A beautiful line to be on. You definitely want to be on that line for at least 2 to 3 months, and depending on your skin type, it may be the permanent line that you might need to be on. So just judge your skin, ask the right questions, and then you'll be able to determine which line of products is best for your client. Now, coming back to the question about teenagers. Can teenagers use AgeLOC Me? I am so glad you asked this question, because the answer is a resounding, emphatic yes from me. Now, a lot of you out there are like, whoa, wait a minute, this is an anti-aging system. I kid you not. There are 20 and 21-year-olds out there getting Botox injections. Their skin is flawless. There's not a line or wrinkle in sight, but they see people doing this stuff to treat aging, and they think, I don't want the wrinkles to appear. I'm going to start getting this stuff now, and I'm going to prevent the signs of aging. So with the younger demographic, with millennials and the younger generations, prevention is huge in their mind, and prevention actually pays off. Think about it this way. If you are taking care of your skin, okay, here's a scenario that a lot of you have heard me use before. Think about buying a car. Person A, myself, buys a car. Person B buys the exact same car. For the next 10 years, person A washes it, waxes it, gets the oil changed every 3,000 miles, rotates the wheels faithfully, like just babies that car and takes care of it. Is always going through the car wash at least once a week. And so come back to that question. So yeah, after 10 years, and then person B does nothing. They just drive it and that's it. When it breaks down, they take it in, get it fixed, that's it. Of course, 10 years from the purchase date, there is going to be a huge visible difference in the quality of those two cars, not to mention what's under the hood and how it's running. Your skin is the exact same way. If person A at the age of 16 or 20 or 19 starts taking care of their skin faithfully with the best ingredients, preventing the signs of aging, versus person B at the same age continues to do nothing until about 30, when all of a sudden they're starting to see the very first baby signs of aging, and they get worried, and so then they start using products. Those two people, their skin after 10 years will be a dramatic, visible difference in the skin type. And so absolutely, younger people can and should be using some great quality products. Prevention is key. How many of us wish we could go back and take care of our skin as well as we do now, 10, 20 years ago. So All right, wow, I really hit on those. Let's see, you know, we hardly ever talk about how these AgeLOC Me ingredients and the other ingredients in here calm and soothe the skin. We actually have some very calming and soothing ingredients in there to help prevent irritation, because we want the biggest majority of people to be able to use this product without any problems. And so we've been very careful to formulate a gentle option. Now, I have a question that just came in about using this serum on your neck. Anything you use on your face, almost always you want to use it on your neck, because we don't want our neck aging faster than our face. Now, having said that, the skin on your neck is a very different than the skin on, I mean, it's not totally different. They're right next to each other, but literally there's a difference. In fact, sneak peek, I think I can say this. I am flying out next week to Dr. Zoe Dralos' office in North Carolina to create a video with the masters, Jeff and Eric, where we'll be talking with Zoe about the skin on the neck and why it is so different and why it needs to be treated differently. But to answer your question, yes, AgeLOC Me Serum and Moisturizer can both and should both be used on the face and the neck. But you're just going to want to add in, when it comes, AgeLOC Duet to make sure you're getting that extra benefit. So, I know I've missed a few questions that have come in, but after we'll go back and answer all those questions, I promise. So, oh, I do have somebody who just asked if it will help with skin tone, and another person I had jotted a note down that asked if it will help with spots. Yes, it helps with tone, the tone of the skin and spots. It's not going to change it back from farther than what is natural to you, but it will help to dial down to your natural skin tone and even out those problems. All right, I think we have arrived at the demo moment. So I have a beautiful, lovely demo, a beautiful, lovely model who we are bringing in to do this demo on. Her name is Amber Bird. She's the executive assistant for Vice President Greg Darlington. And to prepare for this demo, I had Amber pull her hair back just so it would be easier to do the demo with. And then I had her wash her face. I had her wash her whole face with AgeLOC Gentle Cleanse and Tone. So this is a great moisture cleanser to begin your regimen with each day, but also to begin the demo with each day. I know a lot of leaders out there do demos just with this product alone. They'll do it on half the face or on one hand and not the other and show a difference just with this product alone. Now, I had her wash her whole face, but really I should have had her just wash half of the face to really emphasize the power of this demo. But that's your first step, AgeLOC Gentle Cleanse and Tone. All right, I am going to have Amber sit where I am. We'll introduce her to you and then we'll get started. So Amber, you want to switch spots with me?
Hi everyone, I'm so happy to be here with you today.
Perfect. Scoot forward just a little more, Amber.
Okay.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we'll jump straight into the next step, which is the AgeLOC Me Serum. Now, actually, I'm going to pull up a chair here and I'm going to be creepy right over your shoulder, Amber, hovering here. Let me give you a couple tips before I start. So when you do the demo, think facial spa. So remember the techniques with the facial spa. Those techniques are an upward, outward motion, and we pause and lift in certain areas. Now, we're not using the spa, we're not sending microcurrents or galvanic currents into the skin, but you can still trigger some of this stimulation of the skin with the massaging action, the muscle memory that is going on, and so we're going to follow some of these same movements. And so I'm going to walk you through these. So go ahead, scoot back up again. Okay, and scoot this way just a little. Yeah, there you go. All right, so I'm going to set the unit. You know what, you can't see it, so I'm just going to do it. I am going to go to single dose mode, because that's easy for sampling. I click the check mark, and then I'm going to put this up close. You can maybe see I've got the serum selected, so I'm going to click the check mark on that. I insert my hand. I've inserted my left hand because I want to apply with my right hand because I'm right-handed. So I've got a little product in my palm, you can see that, and I'm just going to start in this area. So I'm going to start with the chin, and we're just going to gradually go up. You can see I'm pausing right there at the marionette line, going up here to the temples. I'm going to get this contouring motion right here with the jaw and the chin line. Again, pausing just like the spa. We pause right here at the marionette line. We pause again right here where the skin meets the ear. I'm going to get a little more product and we're going to move up. I'm going to pause right here at her smile line and lift. Continue up. I'm going to cover your eyes here. So right now I'm pausing at her temples. So you can see me starting low. I lift at the smile line, come all the way up to the temple and lift. Now I'm going to switch to the eye area. We're going to start at the bridge of her nose, come down and around to the crow's feet. And then we're going to slide up underneath that eyebrow and lift. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to repeat that. Around the eye, we're lifting and pausing. You can get the forehead area. We don't want to forget the little 11 lines that can happen. Now Amber still has a really beautiful young skin, but we could still see the effects with her. So it's exciting that even with younger skin, you can see some of these benefits. So you can see me, I'm not tugging too hard, but I'm just lifting, and I slide right underneath that eyebrow. You want to stick where you can feel bone when you're around the eye. So watch me again. I'm right here, I'm coming around, I can feel bone. This finger is touching bone. I've got bone right here. Up underneath the eye, there's bone right there. If you stick, that's a good tip to follow. If you stick where you can feel bone, then you're not getting too close to the eye. Of course, we want to target the eye area, but we don't want to get so close to the eye that we actually get product into her eye. Amber would cry, and she would never be my model again. So, just a couple more times here. I'm almost out of product. And now we've used up all of the serum. We are going to switch to the day moisturizer. So I've just set it to single dose mode. I have toggled over to the day moisturizer. You can see I've got it selected. I select the check mark, and you might be able to hear it pumping out the product. Now, you get a generous amount, I've kind of smashed that already, but you get a generous amount of product here, and Amber has combination skin, and so because she has a combination skin, I may not apply all of this. So another popular question that I get is sometimes people notice a little balling up or a peeling effect on the skin. That is an indication that the skin has reached saturation point, that it's no longer absorbing all of the product that is being applied on the skin. So when that happens, you want to use a little less or spread out the product. Now, because I'm doing a half face, if I was doing her whole face, I would have her use this moisturizer on the whole face, on her neck, on her chest, décolleté area, and then on the back of her hands. But because I'm just doing a half face demo here, I'm going to stop early so we don't get any balling up or peeling. So again, just coming right around the eye where you can feel the bone, coming up underneath that eyebrow, getting a nice lift, pausing there for about 3 seconds. And I like to pause at the crow's feet area too. Pause here for about 3 seconds, lifting just slightly, and then pause, lifting here again for about 3 seconds. and continue on up. Okay. And we are done. So I am going to bring the camera just a little bit closer because it is so exciting. You can already see this. Okay, so just stay right where you are. So you can see the lifting that is happening with her eyebrows, but look at the quality of the skin too underneath that you can see. Now this is a little bit harder I know to see where I'm moving this camera. Thank you so much, Amber. We'll go ahead and switch spots again. So because I know it's going to be a little hard to see, we took the picture. It was a nightmare trying to find good lighting. It was just a stormy day when we were trying to do this, and so we were going all over the Innovation Center in the high-rise trying to find good lighting. We finally set up some lights and then we took the picture. And so I did this demonstration on 2 models, so I actually have 2 before and after pictures that I will show you, that you'll be able to see the fun results. Not anything we intentionally designed for, but some people, you can, even after 1 use, you can see some benefits. Now, part of that might have to do with the stimulation of the skin. Even just a simple massaging action is increasing blood flow to the skin, which is taking out waste, delivering nutrients, prepping the skin, allowing those AgeLOC ingredients to sink into the skin, so that long term we're seeing some really exciting results after 90 days. So I can't wait for you to try your own demos. Everyone go ahead and do a half-face demo. Oh, we did have some questions. Thank you so much, Amber. She went and held her phone up to me with some questions that were coming in. Everyone wants to know how old Amber is. Amber is a whopping young 35 years old. So still in those young stages for seeing the signs of aging, but a beautiful model for us to demo on. So my challenge to each of you, I want to see a ton of half-face demos. Go try it on yourself, try it on a friend, a client, and just try doing the half-face demo and see the results. And even if nothing else, they'll feel the difference with their skin. You have to hold firm though. You cannot, under any circumstances, no matter how much they beg, do the other half of the face. You can only do half the face. What will happen is the whole rest of the day, they will feel the difference between the 2 sides of their skin, and by the end of the day, they'll be a client. They'll be sold. So have fun with your half-face demos. Thanks everyone, and don't forget to join us next Tuesday for Product Love Tuesdays, a little PLT in your life. Thanks everyone.